Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on AM 790 here in Memphis, Tennessee, and all you good folks in Brownsville on 1520 AM and 95.3 FM. Glad to have all of y'all on board on this second Saturday in January of 2022. Actually, our first show, since we didn't have a show last week, technicalities and all sorts of things going on. And still, I am home waiting on the results of my COVID test. I don't think I have COVID. I think I'm just waiting on the results. But to be safe, I'm at home. And, of course, you know who's on the second Saturday of each month, and that's my man Ron Wong.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Larry. And, you know, it's good that you're home and waiting on your test. I'm sure it's going to come back negative. And I know you're still not feeling well, but get well soon. We miss you here in the studio this morning. But I got to tell you something. You know, we still have a jam-packed show with a lot of great guests on, and we're talking a lot of fishing today, too.
We're going to talk a lot of fishing, and I'm looking at, and I pulled it up on my computer. I wanted a view of Lindsey's Resort from Facebook.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it right now. Oh, I wished I was there instead of my home here.
Me too.
I wish the magic of whatever is would just transport me to Lindsey's Resort on the Little Red River. Is that possible, Lindsey White? Can you get me over there? Magic?
We can get you over here. We got plenty of availability if you can get here.
Yeah, I want to be there also. I'll go with you.
I wasn't thinking about you, Ron. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Lindsey? I'm glad. Folks, we got Lindsey White on with us, general manager, chief buckety muck, and clean up everything over there. Part of the Lindsey family of Lindsey's Resort, where I've been going for over 30 years, and probably before that. And normally they're on first Saturday, but we got them on this second Saturday to talk fishing. And Jay Gudermuth, my favorite guide, is over there. And hey, we've already talked to Ron about water temperature and things along that line. Jay, from you first before we get to Lindsey, what is that water temperature year-round on that river?
It's from 46 to about 52.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, winter weather does not affect fishing, does it?
No, they like it cold.
The only part, it just affects the fishermen. It doesn't affect the fish at all.
That's right.
So
yes, sir.
Tell us what's going on over there. I know we've had the warmest December we've ever had, and now we've had the cold fronts move through and everything. What's fishing like in January on the Little Red?
It's good. The water's running usually late in the afternoons, and you can fish with Rapalas, countdowns, CD5.
There you go. Yep.
And that'll catch you some big fish.
Yeah. Jay, what are they generating every day, or what's the timing on the generation? I know it has a lot to do with how much electricity is needed, but are they generating pretty well every day, late in the afternoons, where the fly fishermen can get out in the mornings to fish the low water, or what's the generation like?
It's been up and down. This morning it's not up yet, but sometime through the day it will, I'm sure.
Right. Lindsey, what are your hours now there at the Lindsey's Resort, and your restaurant hours and those kind of things, and what do you got going on there?
Yeah. So our office is open 7 days a week. We open at 8 in the mornings. Now the restaurant's just open on Friday and Saturday nights from 5 until 8, and it is still currently reservation only. But you can always call in at least, I'd say at least 3 days to a week ahead, and you can usually get a reservation.
Awesome.
And right now, I mean, you got winter type stuff going on right now. Those cabins have got fireplaces, so tell them that you are equipped for winter guests, right?
Absolutely, we've got fireplaces, and you've got jacuzzis in some of the rooms. You can go out there and fish in the morning and come back and take a nice warm jacuzzi in front of the fireplace.
Now, when the restaurant's open and I go out and I catch me a few eating-sized trout, or do you guys still cook the trout for your guests also?
We do. If they go out on a guide trip and the guide brings them back and cleans the fish for them, then we'll take care of those and cook those for them in the restaurant if they would like that.
All right. And talk a little bit to our listeners, Lindsey, about some of the things that you guys offer there at Lindsey's Trout Resort. You know, you've got boats for rent, you got guides. Talk a little bit about some of that.
Yeah. So we've got cabins available, everything from smaller single rooms to big family-style cabins if you want to bring, your whole family.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the guided fishing trips. Like Jay was saying earlier, the fishing's been great lately, so they can do guided fishing trips. We do have boat and motor rentals. We have some fishing piers you can fish off of if you just want to fish off of the dock.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got the restaurant on site, and we've got a gift shop and a bait shop where you can get everything you need to go fishing, and then all your sweatshirts and hats and everything you need to stay warm.
Stay warm, and you guys have been in the business how long now?
Since 1965.
Wow.
1965. Y'all hear that? And this is a family operation. Lindsey's parents, Sonny and Terry. Terry is the daughter of Nana. Nana's still there. I mean,
she's still here.
Yeah.
She's still. How old is grandmother there?
Well, she just had, I believe it was her 87th birthday.
That's what I thought. She just had a birthday, and
and
the
she's
family
still doing
operation is part of this. And I want you folks to know that just because it's January, they are ready for you if you want to get over there and have a fishing trip. And Jay, as far as you're concerned now, do you still use that pontoon in the winter, Jay, or do you switch back to boat? What's your style of fishing right now?
Just the pontoon boat.
Hear that, folks? He's taking a pontoon boat out. Now, we don't recommend any skinny dipping. I mean, that's the water's a little cold for that, but the fish is always there. So we appreciate you guys being a part of Outdoors with Larry Ray for so many years. We've been there 21 years, and Lindsey's Resort has been, oh man,
I look forward to taking a couple of days off here, maybe this winter, and trying to get up there and visit with Lindsey and Jay and enjoy the things that Lindsey's Trout Resort has to offer.
It has to offer. Guys, thank y'all, and we'll be talking back. And tell them how they get in touch with it. Ron always tells me this. Tell them how they get information about y'all.
Yeah. They can call our office at 501-362-3139, or they can visit us on our website at www.lindseysresort.com.
That's it. And you go to lroutdoors.com, and you don't have to worry about Jay growing a beard just in the wintertime. Right? I mean,
Lindsey, tell your mama and Sonny I said hello.
Yeah.
We'll
talk to y'all first Saturday next month. Thank y'all, guys.
All right. Y'all have a good morning.
All right. That's Lindsey White, who is the grandson of the family there, and he's the son of Terry and Sonny. And it's been 3 or 4 years since I've been up there, Larry. You need to get over there, Ron.
And I really need to get up there and shoot some pictures, catch some trout.
Yep.
You know,
we know the fish are there, and it's a prime time. You just got to be prepared. Just dress right. I mean, don't go over there and expect it to be, just a walk in the park, because it is wintertime. But then, like you guys hit it the other day, there's been some crazy warm days. So.
It really was. I mean, the other day we were out fishing, and it was 57 degrees. I was comfortable in a sweatshirt and insulated pants on. I mean, it was very, very comfortable. And
you covered the Liberty Bowl, Ron. Was that not the warmest Liberty Bowl that you've ever been on?
I have to tell you. It was 74 degrees that day during the day. Yeah. And I have to tell you, I think I overdressed because I thought, well, after the sun goes down, it'll cool off. It never cooled off, and
it never cooled off.
Up and down those sidelines, it was unbelievable.
I think I saw you a couple of times, Ron, and I was just amazed at every time I go, it's 22 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Ron Wong's out there, and we were all saying, Ron, 5:45 on the 28th of December, and you're telling me it's going to be in the 60s.
Yeah, this is the craziest weather I've ever seen. Normally, our surface temperatures in our area lakes this time of the year is somewhere around the mid-40s.
And now,
and it hasn't fallen below 50 at all this year.
Amazing.
And even after this cold snap here, it won't bring it down below 50, and it's unbelievable. And of course, what that really means, for the fishermen, is that they don't go deep, and also with muddy water like you have on your I-55 lakes, the fish don't go deep anyway because they can't find the forage, and typically your warmer water is going to be nearer the surface.
Well, this man knows fishing, that's right. And when you talk to Ron Wong, he knows that, and it's the fastest 90 minutes in outdoor radio program, and Ron is running it from the studio there with Shelby McCall. He knows when the time is up. I don't have a clue.
We're doing good, and I got to tell you something. You talk about Lindsey's trout resort and all that there. It's just so beautiful, and then being able to go into Heber Springs there, nice quaint town, and
it is.
Some good little restaurants there. They're all locally owned, and nothing like helping out those that are that's of local flavor like that.
A couple of hours away, maybe faster, depends on who you're riding with. But
well, I don't do over speed limit anymore at my old age.
I didn't say your name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I did not. No, Shelby, I did not say his name. So you got to help me on this. I was just saying, it's a quite easy drive over to Heber Springs, but we'll get back with them on the first Saturday in February, and then of course we're winding up the duck season. Like I said, we'll talk a lot of waterfowl on next week's show, but we got.
Hey,
this next guest is after more than 2 decades of working for the city of Pigeon Forge. He's finally retiring on February the 4th. And
speaking of that, Larry, let's get ready to talk with him because, hey, it's time to take a quick break before we talk to Butch Helton, and we'll be right back here on Outdoors with Larry Ray.